There's only 2 more to go. 2 more.
2 more.
I mean, great, we're going to get deep dives on Ghost of Tsushima, which I'm very interested to see what kind of game that is. What else we got? Death Stranding. I'd like to see gameplay of that, finally. What else? Spider-Man, which I don't need to see more of, to be quite honest. I think everybody who wants Spider-Man is already convinced.
Yeah, pretty much.
Though I would like to see exploring the city of Spider-Man. That's something I don't think they've shown yet. I don't think it's going to be a big part of the appeal, just dicking around as Spider-Man.
Oh yeah.
And finally, The Last of Us Part 2.
It's probably so. Alright.
And there may be some other things, like we might get a release date for Dreams, fucking finally. They could show Concrete Genie some more, they could maybe announce something, wouldn't that be a shock?
Oh, something new we haven't seen yet.
Here's the thing. I think every game they're starting now is a PS5 game. Like if a game is entering development now, PS5.
Oh, it's entering development now.
Yeah.
Yep.
So for the PS4, there can't be much left to announce on a first party front because Naughty Dog's accounted for. Santa Monica just made God of War. Japan Studio, maybe, I guess. But they make a game every fucking 10 years, so. Medium Molecule's making Dreams. Yeah, we're kind of, Sucker Punch doing Ghost of Tsushima, we're kind of, you know, Guerrilla Games just did Horizon last year, so they probably won't be making it for the PS4 now. Unless they can squeeze one game out.
Maybe.
Like a Horizon sequel or something. I imagine most of the development time for that game would have been making the new engine.
Probably.
But yeah, I mean, this is... I'm fully prepared for this to be very low-key.
Yeah.
This is the one I knew going in would be low-key because they told us going in it'll be low-key. You know, I would have said, oh, the Devil May Cry 5 will show up here and
No, it didn't show up in the other place.
And From Software's new game and all that, but no, that will show up in Microsoft.
Yeah.
So I'm sat here going, okay, so Sony could show Call of Duty exclusive DLC, Resident Evil 2, Final Fantasy 7, because, you know, I would say they chose them for Monster Hunter World, but that showed up at Square Enix's.
Yeah.
So I don't know.
Shiny Watch Dogs today.
Ah, I need to go open my window because it's fucking hot here. It's 2 AM.
Yeah.
I've been at this since 6 o'clock this morning. Not this morning, this afternoon.
I feel like I should open my window as well, but I don't know if it's hotter inside or outside.
It's hotter inside for me right now because I've got PC on. And it's right there. Okay.
Is it?
Oh, okay. PlayStation Live at E3.
Ah, hell yes.
What's up?
This shiny is real now.
Hmm.
I just have to hope. I just have to hope it has the right ability. Come on.
Yeah, I noticed this. YouTube is stopping people from live streaming.
Like, overall.
Yeah.
Hmm.
Like someone I was following like a couple hours ago was like tried streaming and they said it's been disabled, and it's just happened to like 3 other people I follow.
It's the wrong ability, because of course it is.
So live streaming is just being disabled for people on YouTube,
Hmm.
which is why we're on Twitch. I made the jump at the right time.
Yes.
Apparently the Ratatouille world is a minigame
Hmm.
in Hearts 3. Oh well.
Kind of like the 100-acre wood world.
I kind
Just
of
like-
wanted like a, I suppose, but Ratatouille doesn't really have a villain, does it?
They had the health inspector. And that was pretty much it.
No, the health inspector was just locked in the cupboard.
No, sorry, not the health inspector. The head chef. Sorry.
The head chef, yeah.
Yeah, the head chef.
Yeah, I would say
Forgot about that.
Anton Ego would be the villain, but he's not really.
Oh, Ego's not. Shoot. What's his name? The guy who
Peter
plays
O'Toole.
it. Thank you. Yeah, Peter O'Toole.
That's Peter O'Toole.
I'm like, oh, that man has an amazing voice.
For a food critic, you're awfully skinny.
And of course, I commented that had the wrong ability.
Alright, I'm gonna open Pokemon Go while we wait.
Like last time, so now I have to think about what ability I want.
It's like 2 in the morning. Sony, your main market is in Europe, right? Can you do this a little earlier? Like just 4 hours? Horsey and Shelter. I'll catch the Horsey. I straight up fucking missed the bastard. Didn't miss that man. Sony's playing some smooth jazz. Oh yeah. Oh, I haven't evolved the Horsey yet. Well, good news. Someone's getting evolved. Here we go. Where the fuck's Horsey in the Pokedex?
116.
No, I do have a Seadra. Why did it say I don't have a Seadra? Quite clearly you do, it's right there. I need a dragon scale to evolve into a kingdom. It said I didn't have a Seadra and then I look at my Pokedex. There's a Seadra right there. Look at it, it's big. Poison. Mm.
I have to think about what shiny that I have is ability 1 and just kill special.
Yeah, I'm just looking here. Ant Dude has just been stopped from streaming on YouTube.
I could.
It's having the Spawn Wave, RGT. Beat 'em ups. So, does YouTube want people to stay on their platform?
Probably not.
Everyone that streamed Ubisoft's event has had their streaming disabled for 90 days. What? That's so dumb. Well, one thing I did notice is when I uploaded the Ubisoft video,
Yeah.
live reactions, it is blocked worldwide because of the classical music they used. Yeah, blocked worldwide, so I can't do anything with that.
Ads.
Ooh, YouTube's about to make a lot of enemies. I want this to be good because, you know, it's the PS4 and all that.
Yeah.
But at the same time, I can't get anything Sony's just on autopilot. Last year kind of proved it because they could have announced stuff if it was there, like they normally do, years in advance, but they didn't. So I kind of feel like in terms of their first party stable, outside of some smaller things, they're done. That's a genuine thought. But whether or not that's a good or a bad thing, I suppose depends on what your tastes are. Because for me, Spider-Man, cool. Last of Us, don't care. Ghost of Tsushima, I might care, depends on what it looks like. Because I like Sucker Punch. And Death Stranding, I don't think you could sell me on that game if someone sane was developing it. Because, like, everything for Death Stranding just leaves me more confused. And it's like, this is the opposite of selling something. I mean, it gets people talking, but We found out about it in 2015. By now we should know what kind of game it is. All Kojima has done is tell us what kind of game it isn't. Turned around and said, it's not a horror game. And I'm sat there going, great! That's one off a long list. This man doesn't just tell us what it is, now he's going to tell us what it isn't, progressively, over a decade. But hey, more Norman Reedus is Norman Reedus.
Yes.
Norman Reedus is Norman Reedus. You know, at this point, I don't want to understand what Death Stranding is doing. I just want to know what it is as a game. You know?
Yeah.
Like, okay, drop the pretentious, cryptic bullshit and just... For the first time in 3 years, can you explain the game bit of this? Because I know Kojima wanted to be a film director, and he could get away with this kind of cryptic bullshit with Metal Gear Solid because established franchise, but this is something new, and you also need to tell us why we should care. Just because it's you and it's weird is not enough to get me to buy a game. Oh, my shoulder's like a damn cement mixer again.
No.
Ah, there you go.
Don't care about special defense. Oh god. I have like nothing.
I guess the only thing I can predict is the order. My initial thought was they'd start with Spider-Man, because we've seen that already. And then have a break with some VR stuff. Then do either Ghost of Tsushima or Death Stranding. Either or. Then have a break with indie stuff. Then do the other one of those two, so either Ghost of Tsushima or Death Stranding, depending on which one the first one was. Then have another break with all the third-party stuff, and then end on The Last of Us. That's what I thought it would be. What I'm thinking going in is it's gonna just be those 4 games and enjoy. Which is a little too close to Nintendo's E3 2016 for my liking. Where they turned up and said, hey, it's Zelda. Do you guys want to see 3 days of Zelda? Yes and no. Yes, I want to see Zelda, finally. No, not 3 days of it.
I don't know that mentioning knows what this with this, but I will do. I have a huge narrow. Okay, I don't know how long I've had this in here.
Sony's press conference is apparently already weird. They're a standing room only in a high school prom auditorium with candelabras.
Weird.
Why? A high school prom auditorium with candelabras. What?
We don't know.
You know, sometimes I like to think arrogant Sony is going to go away at some point, but then I realise that's just weird. Like, the sooner Sony nicks the Nintendo Direct format, the happier I'm going to be. just like a kind of, what the fuck? So,
You go best.
I don't. I'm interested in a potential 2 of the 4 games. What the hell?
But
They are legitimately in a high school auditorium.
real? Oh, the weird.
With candelabras. And there's a chair with a banjo.
What?
There's a banjo. What?
Seriously. What?
The whole room has a theme going on.
Way bored. What the hell? That's kind of weird.
I'm confused, but we'll
Confused and aroused at the same time.
yeah. Hello, Nico. How you doing?
Oh, you did.
I'm very confused as to what Sony's doing. Okay, this should be fun. If nothing else, there'll be something to talk about by the water cooler.
How did I know? Nah.
How did I know you were going to go straight for the water cooler? Because I'm thirsty! Ah. Wah. Wah. See, everybody's in this like high school prom auditorium thing. It's weird. How are you hearing my voice twice?
Am I hearing your voice twice?
No.
Oh,
Right in the
sorry.
screen. I don't have it open twice.
Come on.
You may hear it through Isaac's end, maybe. That's about it. That's odd. Whatever. Streaming's weird.
How do you stream?
Yeah, streaming's weird. Yeah, there's nothing in my settings that indicates you'd hear me twice. It is strange. Don't worry about it. Oh boy. Actually, let me is that any better? That might be better. Don't know what I did. Did that fix it? Now the delay is like 4 seconds.
How
My
great.
audio is not on a delay.
Twitch.
That's on your end, buddy. I don't. What? Okay. Alright. That's on your end. Because it's not mine. There's nothing on my end that says, hey. Because I only have one audio source. It's this. How peculiar. Sony's conference is in a literal shed with no fans invited. Yeah, that's pretty much what it is. It's an actual fucking shed.
Oh dear.
Quite a downgrade from the auditorium. Oh, okay. Fair enough. He was on his end. Ah, knew it. I knew it! So yeah, Sony's press conference is in an actual shed. I have questions. Because... Oh, you had to stream open on both, that'll do it. I am mildly infused for Sony at E3. I mean, my main event is tomorrow because Smash Brothers, and that's all I give a shit about. Like, I couldn't care about Fire Emblem, couldn't care about Yoshi. So... I wonder how awesome this will be. Like with Nintendo's tomorrow, I'm literally there for Smash Brothers, and everything else is a cherry on top of it. Interests me. Because I don't care about Fire Emblem, don't care about Yoshi. Pokemon Let's Go exists, it's a remake, I already know everything about it. So, I'm going for Smash. And I expect nothing else. Except Fortnite, let's all be real here for a minute. That's coming and we all know it.
Let's be honest with ourselves.
Okay, its release date's tomorrow. It's literally going to be a, and it's available now. Enjoy! Rest in peace, eShop. You guys ready to sit for another hour and a half of Spider-Man? Here's the thing, right? I don't get why they're showing off Spider-Man at E3 when they had a month of coverage in Game Informer just a couple months ago.
Yeah.
There's two people giving commentary, Nico. As always. Because I'm a real boring fuck on my own. Which may be the case at Nintendo tomorrow.
Yeah, except in that case, you'll just go, "Ah!"
User discretion is advised. They're starting early. That's a change.
2 minutes there. Wow. Alright.
That's new for Sony.
Sleaford.
What am I looking at here?
What? Are you confused?
Am I the only one seeing this?
No, you're not.
Is VeggieTales back?
I'm looking at like corn pops or something. Dude, VeggieTales is better animated than this.
Is this Dreams?
Maybe?
Can we... I have many questions. Like... What E3 2008 bollocks is this?
Macho posturing.
What in the fuck am I looking at? What weird... You know, I have a horror feeling that's going to be Sony's entire E3. It's going to be weird. I mean, Death Stranding's going to be there, which is going to be weird. What's with the legs sticking out of the piano? Those legs. There's a dude sitting on a chair with a trumpet. There's a guy on his phone. There's these
legs sticking out of yeah. What the
beaker-looking things sticking out of that bag.
Yeah, it's
And there's a ball in a party hat playing drums. And then meowing. Huh? I'm confused. What? Why? Huh? Can't say this has been boring so far. No, this has been interesting, but nothing for the right reasons.
quote unquote interesting.
It's not a captivating interesting.
It's just a
What am I looking at?
It's an interesting in you don't know what's happening kind of way.
I didn't know what was going to happen, and I'm still disappointed.
Look, you're in a literal shed.
It's what? Yes, this is a literal shit. Seriously, where are the fans? And by fans, I mean like air conditioning units.
And welcome.
Someone have just appropriated a church pulpit?
Tonight to come to church.
They're in a church.
This
Yeah.
fulfills your obligation for the coming Sunday. For those of you who need to know that.
This fulfills your obligation for the coming Sunday. Good.
It's great to see the congregation as large as it is tonight under this single tent. And for those of you who may be a bit apprehensive because you remember that movie Kingsman, it doesn't end that way. It doesn't end that way. So, but no, again, thank you. And as you can see from this evening, here again at PlayStation, we've decided to mix it up a little bit in the way that we're doing our E3 presentation this year. You know, we look at what the stories have we tell and the things that we want to impart to our
Is
fans
the stream audio all right,
here
Nico?
with us and their fans on the live feed worldwide. And that changes our design ideas around what we can do for this show. So tonight, we're going to have, rather than a bombardment of new creative, we're going to take all of you on a journey deeper into some of the key titles we've talked about before, but we're going to talk about them in a different way tonight, a deeper way, so you can learn about what's going on with these games and what's coming up in the future. You know, when we look at
This explains the
here,
candelabras.
at Worldwide Studios with inside Sony Interactive Entertainment, we really
They got a
want
fucking
to
wheel out of Liberace?
take our love for gaming and make it sing, and make it sing very
Candelabras
loudly.
have been there to begin with.
It's a gaming industry, it's sometimes called, but certainly inside our studios, we see gaming as a vocation. It's a calling. It's what we do. It's what we have to do. Our teams of creatives and studios and designers, they have stories to tell and things they want to show you and places they'd like to take you. That's what we're trying to do here at PlayStation. This coming year is going to be all about those kind of games that we can deliver to you in a way that's going to blow your mind.
He's not talking as confidently as he
And
normally
tonight,
does.
We're beginning here
Huh.
in this tent, this church tent we've created here in Los Angeles to let you start that journey with us and let us tell you our
I
stories.
mean, the church
for next
imagery
hour
is
or
kind of
so.
confirming that Sony
So,
feels themselves as a
without further
cult.
ado,
But,
it is my great
nah.
honor and my unique privilege to invite to the stage, introduce to you, Gustavo Santorea.
Here's the banjo.
Is this gonna be wait, is this for Far Cry 5?
No, they're showing their games.
Oh, okay.
Why does he keep calling it a church? Because Sony's fucking full of themselves, have you not noticed?
I'm like, I know that, but this is weird.
Okay, the fact it's starting with banjo makes me think we're not starting with Spider-Man, we're starting with The Last of Us. Okay, if we're starting with the last, that's what I'd end on. You know,
Last.
Naughty Dog, Sony's premier studio. Let's start with The Last of Us.
Yeah, that'd be the first of us.
Wait, hold up.
See, the reason I said start with Spider-Man is so it doesn't happen in the middle and bring the pace down with something we've already seen.
Yeah.
You know?
Or they could just not be including Spider-Man.
No, they are.
They
They
don't.
said Spider-Man's one of the games.
Ugh.
Spider-Man, Death Stranding, Ghost of Tsushima, Last of Us. So, I would have genuinely started with Spider-Man. Because that's the only one we're not getting a gameplay reveal for, you know?
I would not have started with Spider-Man because you don't want to be, like, shooting people out early. You
No,
have,
but
like,
you want to start off at the lowest point.
I was thinking you put it second.
But that's kind of a pace breaker if they go on it too long.
Yeah.
That was my concern. If it's in the middle and it's too long, then that's going to kill the pace immediately. I'd rather have them build up than risk that.
Yeah.
That's just how I would have done it. But if they're going to have it in the middle, fine, I guess. Nick, in case you wonder what's going on, they're playing a banjo. In a church. We went from full orchestra to Indian small group to a dude on a chair with a banjo.
Dude, the full orchestra was pretty dope, though.
Yeah, that was for God of War.
Oh, what? Oh, wait. Oh, I'm thinking of... Oh, right, the Indian music was for Assassin's Creed. Which was... Sorry, Uncharted. Which was also nice.
I got that, but why? Sony's past couple of years, they started with a musical performance. So for 2016, it was God of War and they had an orchestra. 2017, it was Uncharted and they had Indian a band. 2018, they got a dude in the banjo. Like...
What's next? The triangle?
Live image of Sony, Phalanx. Yes. Dude with a banjo. We're starting with a okay. Wrong way, Sony. I would not have started with this. Because this is their biggest game. Like, if you think Sony's biggest studio, you think Naughty Dog. Because Uncharted, Last of Us. I mean, it's a high open. Is that the dude from Tokyo Drift?
Maybe. It might be.
It might be, because I know they use real actors from OK over at Naughty Dog.
What happened?
Another big lecture about my patrols. Don't go here, don't go there. It's funny how involved it gets whenever you're scheduled to go out.
Maybe they have a surprise at the end. I would love a surprise at the end.
I would love a surprise.
Because I swear to God, if we came here for 4 games.
There's 2 weeks until we're back together.
Not gonna happen. She,
The surprise at the end would be great.
Make it 1 week. Ellie! Hey! What took you so long? Oh, I'm here, aren't I?
Feeling?
Jesse.
Hey, don't forget we leave at first light, so get some rest.
Yes, sir. Such a dick. Come on. Why don't you start with me? Okay, I have a very serious question for you. How bad do I smell? Like a hot pile of garbage? Oh. Okay. Oh. How about that? Gross. You love it.
No kiss.
That is her girlfriend. That was the entire point of the DLC for the original Last of Us, by the way. It's like, we can't think of anything meaningful. She's gay!
Maybe they're staring at you.
that was literally it.
Yeah.
It's like, we could have had some interesting story content, but
No.
she's gay. So,
Maybe they're jealous of you.
okay, more game, but
lost girl.
That's not really important enough to make an entire DLC episode. You know?
Yeah.
Also, for God's sake, woman, sort your hair out. That one bang is pissing me off.
I know, right? Ugh.
It's like you have your hair parts in a very nice way, but you have one that just drops. And it's like, my hair used to do that when it was long, and it fucked me off. Because it's like, fell over my left eye,
Yeah.
but the rest of my fringe went over my right. And I was just like, stop. Yep, she's walking by crouching. That's The Last of Us.
Yep.
You ever tried doing that? It's really fucking painful.
I've
Yeah,
tried.
that might be because my knees are fucked.
Nah, I've tried it too. You get after like 4 steps, you want to stop.
You do, because it hurts.
It hurts.
And my knees are fine. No, that's just painful.
So, Last of Us Part 2. Gratuitous violence the game. So I'm calling it now, just like what happened with the original. This will be a PS5 game as well. They will immediately remaster it for PS5.
I believe it.
Oh yeah, if you can use your hands to help, sneaking while doing this kind of thing is fine.
Spread out.
So the entire premise of the first game was not zombies?
Yeah, the mushroom, not zombies. Yes.
Yeah.
Quite.
They're not zombies, they're different. Oh yeah, I wasn't kidding with the gratuitous violence. Paris Games Week, they had a trailer for a game. We couldn't tell if it was Days Gone or The Last of Us because these two games were a little too similar for my liking. And it was pretty much a woman about to be sliced open and then had her arms broken with a hammer before a guy got shot through the eye with an arrow. And this was live from Paris at 5 in the afternoon. Right after a kids game.
Oh, I remember that.
And I was just like, okay. First off, whiplash. Secondly,
No.
could have picked a better time. You know? Like, I'm not saying don't show it, because, you know, whatever, that's your game, but 5 in the afternoon? Right after a kids game? Could have paced that better. Yeah, but you gotta remember, in Sony's eyes, gratuitous violence equals mature. See, I don't agree with the belief that violence equals instant maturity, because how many fucking 7-year-olds play COD? You know?
Yeah.
She went into the grass.
Also, nor does loads of swearing.
Yeah.
She went into the tall grass. Take step. A Weedle!
Dude, if it were a Weedle, that'd be actually really nice.
Fucking hell, Metal Gear in this bitch, okay.
Ethan,
So what, they fighting crazy cultists this time?
she came through here.
Yes.
Double back. Go.
Boom. Headshot. shot.
You gotta pick a better place to hide.
Oh good! Look at this. QTEs. I could have swore we got rid of those. QTEs! Yeah, quick time events. Something popularized by God of War that the new God of War doesn't have.
Huh.
Let that sink in. When the franchise that popularized it gets rid of them.
Yeah.
So where's Joel?
Dead.
Think so?
Yeah, I have no idea. I have no idea. I'm just making
Because he was in the first
something
teaser. 2 years ago. No, QTEs aren't bad, but here's the thing. Okay, this game has them and Spider-Man has them. That's 2 out of 4. Granted, I know in a game that's very cinematic, they're pretty much the only thing stopping you falling asleep at the wheel.
Yeah. In Spider-Man, I can see them kind of making sense. In games like this, I can't.
No, in games like this, I don't see the obsession with it. But it was the same with Uncharted as well.
Because if you're like kind of like moving and you're like in action or something, and you're like swinging from place to place, then I can see the use of a quick time event. Like right now, it's like, I mean, a quick time event in Spider-Man would be pretty cool, actually.
They are, but there's a lot of them, it looks like.
Mm.
Nico says he doesn't like them when they happen in a cutscene, when you fool you into thinking you're gameplay, and then it's like, oh, just kidding, you should have had your controller.
No.
Yeah, I hate that too. Bayonetta 1 did that a fucking lot.
Oh, yeah, Bayonetta 1.
Oh shit, she's got bomb arrows. Okay, I'm down.
Yeah, I'm like, whoa, nice.
Splendid mail. Okay, good.
This might be the best Sony you've got to show this year, to be honest. I mean, it's Naughty Dog, so. Some consider special attacks in Wind Waker QTE? No.
See, I told you. He should be terrified.
Back here again, what did I miss?
The last game was about ushering Ellie somewhere, yeah. Because he plays Joel.
Yeah. Yeah, he plays Joel.
It was one glorified escort mission, basically. Well, that's the simplest way of wording it. That was a very small round of applause.
Ooh.
I caught that immediately. What, are they having an ad break?
That was a new look at The Last of Us Part 2. We're here live.
That wasn't
in
a new
Los
look, that was our
Angeles
first
at
look.
the PlayStation E3 showcase. We're taking a quick intermission.
Well,
while
technically
folks
it is the
move,
first look
along
if
to
it's
the
new.
next part of the experience. We'll
I
have a
mean,
little
it
bit
is
more to
new
share
that
on that
it's
later.
first. Wow, okay.
And I am joined
I got
by
that completely
my good
backwards.
friend, Ryan Clements.
Hello, Mr.
That was done with me.
Schumann.
How are you?
I'm good. It's such a pleasure to be here at
So
the
we're having
PlayStation
like a-
showcase, and it's going to be a huge night for Worldwide Studios a little later when the showcase resumes. And what better guest
They're
to
having
have
ad
for
breaks?
joining us about Worldwide Studios than the chairman of Worldwide Studios, Mr. Sean Layden.
Excuse me?
Hello, sir.
Yeah, good to be here.
I thought you were just on stage. How did you get up here so fast?
We created this pneumatic tube that I was dropped into and
flung
shot
right-
right across to the studio here.
Right
Yes.
over here. Well, it's
Yes.
good to have you here.
Well, it's
sir.
great to be here, and I think I was a very very powerful start for our E3 program for this year.
That's right, and there's much more to come, but I do want to zero in on The Last of Us Part 2 here just for a moment. You know, as chairman of Worldwide Studios, you work very closely with Naughty Dog. These guys need no introduction.
Indeed.
And I'm curious, from your perspective, where is their head at when it comes to developing this game?
Where's their head at? I mean, they are everywhere. They're looking at what can do in the next iteration.
I'm going to agree with Some Call Me Johnny here. The demo was
pretty
pretty
generic.
generic.
Tonight, I mean, that piece of content was, was so impactful. I mean, the whole relationship between Ellie and Dina going into the combat
wasn't bad, but it also
really shows that they're pulling out all the stops over at Naughty Dog.
Kind of what you
have
expect.
a very broad and ranging game that's not going to make you only work at it as a player, but you're going to have to just think as a person what you're coming up against.
And I can't wait to see more of that. And that was first gameplay we saw there of The Last of Us Part 2, looking obviously incredible. And speaking of incredible,
no release date.
Worldwide Studios lately, I mean, it's just been unbelievable. Horizon, you had God of War, which needs no introduction, and Detroit Become Human. I mean, what is the secret, and what are you doing
there's no release date, I noticed.
Studios? What's going on there?
The rule number one is do no harm, right? Right. In a lot of ways, my job is just to move the boulders out of the road to make sure that creative talent can get where they need to go. You know, provide backup, provide scope. You know, provide generalized, you know, advice about where we can take this as an industry.
This is already
as a gaming culture.
You
But
know,
honestly, we've got 13 studios worldwide. We try to give them as much creative control as possible and just help support them through to their vision. That's kind of what we've been trying to do here for the last dozen years or so with Worldwide Studios. And I think right now, certainly in the PS4 era, you're seeing a lot of that coming into play right now.
That's great to hear that. And, you know, I mean, speaking about making fans happy, I mean, I think there's a question that I've been getting a whole lot, and it has to do with God of War. You know, it's a celebrated game. It's sold extremely well.
So what was that? It was like a 10-minute demo
of fans. And one of the things I wanted to mention was, you know, I get a lot of tweets. About
we're still listening to people talk.
You know, is this something that you and Santa Monica Studio are evaluating?
Why are you still talking?
You know, it's crazy. With the advent of social media, we get a lot of real-time feedback from the fans and the community, and we listen to that. And God knows my Twitter feed is filled up with a lot of stuff that we could talk about here or not talk about. It's all important. We take it all seriously. And New Game Plus was something that came through really strong and really hard through that kind of feedback loop. And I'm happy to say today that the teams are working on it, and we should have some more updates on that. We'll put that through the blog, but it's going to happen.
All right.
Definitely.
As someone who miraculously finished God of War with a 2-year-old at home, that makes me
very
happy.
We had a 10-minute demo of The Last of Us. We're 20 minutes into this thing.
I will find time to get. He wasn't watching.
Okay, thank God.
I want to confirm that.
Are they moving people to another stage?
But yeah, thank you so much, Sean. And it's great to hear that you and the amazing team at Santa Monica Studio are making that happen.
Hey, if we can create functionality and features that allow people to
I
spend
swear
more
to God,
time
they
in
are.
the worlds we build, that's by definition a good thing.
Excellent.
Fantastic. So New Game Plus, that is confirmed. That is coming to God of War.
God of War's getting a New Game Plus. Okay, fine.
We have a lot more to talk about too.
Yeah, and actually, Sean, I wanted to ask you about that. About a month ago, you did something a little bit out of the ordinary for our team, and you kind of came out and talked about the 4 main games that we would be highlighting tonight's PlayStation Showcase. I was wondering what the thought process was there.
Well, you know, every year we try to let the stories we have to tell design the experience we're going to create. And this year, we felt that what we really want to do is take people on a journey deep into the content, deep into the 4 big pillar games we're working on right now, and get them to see a bit more about
there's a themed venue for each of the 4 games
and the way it's going to be expressed and what they get out of it. It's a really wide range of titles
doing
there.
this
Anything
in between each one.
The Last of Us 2 we just saw right now, through Death Stranding and Spider-Man and Ghost.
Okay.
So, this year, I wanted people to know that don't come here
throwing this out there
to have some big
this is going to sound incredibly strange
idea come out or some big surprise come out. Come here and sit with us and walk
but
with us.
But this is the
we
worst paced
to
conference
see
yet.
The background story deep inside of the game.
Wonderful. And we do have a lot more coming from those
EA is in its own bubble
in the showcase later tonight. Do you have any personal games that you're most excited about?
Oh boy,
they're all fabulous, and I think the teams are really crushing it right across the board.
Fair enough.
But one thing I would say is there's one of the games that we're having out today that will be playable in 3 months. And available in the stores, and that's our favorite
reiterating there's no new stuff.
Spider-Man. So we're going to see a lot of that tonight, and I think the folks at home should be happy with what they're going to get.
Awesome, thank you, Sean.
Sean, thank you so much for dropping by. Always a pleasure to trade notes with the chairman of
Worldwide Studios. Announcements confirmed.
Great to see you guys. I'll head back to the pneumatic tube station then.
All right, please do.
Right.
And
wear the helmet.
They have
a
intermissions.
Lot more in store coming up in just a few minutes as the E3 showcase
small
continues.
crowd from stage
in the
to stage.
We also have some other updates for you while we wait during this short intermission. So I say we kick it off with a look at the latest from the world of Call of Duty.
It's Call of Duty!
Yay!
Oh my okay. Right. Hot take. Throwing this out there now. Okay. EA exempt. I am now a lot more optimistic for the Nintendo Direct tomorrow. Because I'm confused, mildly appalled. I mean, I'm all for trying something different, but this is a step backwards. Have you not caught on that people don't like bullshit?
Get immediate access to Back in Black maps in Call of Duty Black Ops 3 only when you pre-order Call of Duty Black Ops 4 from PlayStation Store.
Welcome back. We are having the PlayStation E3 showcase kicking off in just a few more minutes. We're in a short intermission period here, but we've got some good stuff to talk about. And we've got some good friends as well.
Oh
Meredith
my
Molinari
god, I
can't
believe I'm going to say this. Bring back Call of Duty.
Good to have you guys back.
It's good to be back.
Friendly faces right before the showcase.
Absolutely.
Yeah, excellent.
So I say we keep this moving here, and when it comes to Call of Duty, we know that a bunch of remastered maps from Black Ops 1 and Black Ops 2 are making their way to Call of Duty Black Ops 4 this October on launch day. But what we just learned here is that those maps, those classic maps, are coming to Black Ops 3 as well for those who pre-order Black Ops 4 on PlayStation Store.
Oh, that's
so
pretty awesome.
Stop. Sony's actually the worst behind EA now.
Well, that's where it gets a little more interesting, my friend.
That's really weird.
So tonight, we are actually doing a surprise PlayStation Plus game drop.
Sony,
that is going to be Black Ops 3.
Shut
Black
up.
Ops 3 is
have
coming to PlayStation Plus
games.
later tonight.
Just
put
everybody in a room.
Yeah, it's very nice. This is why I love E3, because not only do we get to share awesome news with our audience, but PlayStation Plus subscribers get a little treat.
Get a little
tasty treat.
Right, little mid E3 supply drop for you there.
Perfect.
You know, we've been sharing a lot of good news. We got to share 5 really cool announcements last week when we did our countdown, kind of ramping up for tonight's big showcase.
That's right. We had the countdown to E3, and that was 5 game reveals and updates over a span of 5 days. A lot of great stuff announced. Let's take a quick look back at the highlights.
We're having a recap of the fucking print. Oh my god. Can we...
What is this? I have to figure out what happened. Okay, wake up. Focus. Remember.
Bro, I cannot believe I'm saying these words right now. This is worse than last year.
You look like you've seen a ghost.
Comes a heartfelt story in VR.
Yeah.
Really?
I
are you?
didn't think it could be worse than a repeat of the previous E3. But they are here. They have 4 games. And they are wasting time on showing these 4 games that have all been announced. There is nothing new. By moving people to go, what is this wank?
From the E3 PlayStation showcase. I mean, when I say a few minutes, I mean we're really. So let's keep moving here. There was a lot of great stuff here. And we can see the crowd is seated. The people are about ready to go. The show's about to continue, about to move into the big event.
Yeah, it was great to see the countdown stuff, but I do think that there's like maybe one more thing we can sneak in there before we cut our way to the showcase.
Yeah. Yeah, let's squeeze it in. Let's squeeze it in.
You were supposed to be ready to present this half an hour ago.
Boasts a huge loyal community of nearly 6 billion hours. Incredible stat.
Yeah, they play that so much.
A lot. They do. And we're going to take a first look at the next chapter right now.
Now do Destiny 2. Oh.
A lonesome star in a
Sony's Twitch stream just crashed. I'm looking at Twitter. People are just going, oh my god. Moving the crowd to another stage. When did The Last of Us end? Was it 20 minutes ago? It's coming up on 20 minutes ago, isn't it?
Hold up. Let me scroll. I want to say it was 10 minutes ago.
Destiny 2 Forsaken is coming out September 4th on PS4. A lot of great enhancements and content for that one. And
a little over 10 minutes
really
ago.
Good. There's a lot of buzz about that Gambit mode
12 minutes
coming
ago.
up. And guess what? If you're ready,
I want to die in.
Not too bad.
But
not too bad.
There's barely any.
We're half an hour in and we've seen The Last of Us.
That's right. We are really seconds away when it comes down to it from the rest of PlayStation's E3 showcase. Thank you so much for watching. We've got a lot more in store tonight. But for now,
I think it's almost time.
I think it's almost time. Should we get to it?
I think we'll keep people waiting. Let's get to it. We have so much more to cover.
Okay. Got a lot more in store.
It's been 32
so let's check it out live
minutes
right now.
We have seen a 10-minute demo of The Last of Us. Okay, this is Ghost of Tsushima.
Okay.
So, are they moving people for each of the 4 games to a new stage and a new musical performance for each? Because if they are, this is about to be 2 hours of someone shoot me. Sony. All you have to do
somebody suggested that they're pandering to their stockholders at this point, and if that were the case, I would not be surprised.
Motherfucker, I think even stockholders wanted them to get to the point.
That too.
Why keep people waiting? Yes. Why?
Please clap.
Introduction, show game, talk a bit about the game. Next introduction, show game, talk about the game. Next introduction, repeat for 4 games. How hard is that? So anyway, here's Wonderwall. This is everything wrong with an E3 conference rolled into one bubble. Oh. This is undoubtedly a nice idea in concept, but fuck me, is it anything but entertaining.
Trying to like move.
Can you imagine the crowd? They have to move from building to building.
Okay. As I have done this before with one events, never do this in summer. Never.
No, it's fucking LA in the summer.
I had to do this for a training once. We were moving between buildings. It was a nice idea when we did it in like January, and then when we did it in August, everyone was suffering. Seriously, never do.
Ex-CEO Kazurai, the parody Twitter account. This press conference is currently undergoing maintenance.
Link me the tweet.
And there was a guy on his phone bored out of his mind in the crowd and it's like, I don't fucking blame you, buddy.
Temple's close.
Link me the tweet.
There was a close-up of the dude in the audience on his phone.
Yeah, I don't know.
Yeah, this is Ghost of Tsushima. It's pretty. Which I expected. Because if there's one thing Sucker Punch does really well, it's world building.
Yeah.
Like, look at Sly Cooper, goddamn.
Oh, yeah. Oh, that looks so nice.
Yeah, fucking hope so. It's probably on the PS4 Pro. I love doing the feudal Japan thing.
Yeah.
So who from Sony's getting fired for this idea for a presentation?
Come.
Someone's getting fired. Because I'm going to load Push Square right now and I'm going to see the live chat because... Whoo! Boy.
Oh, this is not good.
I want to see. Yeah, that was a very Breath of the Wild outlook moment, which I think is an excellent thing to do in an open world game.
Oh yeah.
Where are they?
But it also conforms to one of the things I don't like about Sony's first party output right now.
Enough.
Look at where the camera is.
Ah.
Same as in God of War. Same as in Uncharted. Same as in The Last of Us. Seeing a trend?
Like, same, like, off the side.
Mm-hmm. The character's off to the side, it's looking over their shoulder.
Instead of, like, behind and above.
Motherfucker, does Dante Fukin that guy?
Yeah.
Nice. I mean, this game looks fucking dope. I think the pitch bend is on purpose. Oh no, the camera appears to lock.
Oh, okay.
Which actually I think is pretty cool. But when he was running around,
yeah,
it was like, can we...
It kept tilting.
No, it's like the camera angle was, player characters off to the side, it's over the shoulder, it's pulled back a little bit, and it's like, that looks like every other fucking Sony game. That was so nonchalant.
Jin, you're late.
You're impatient. Where's the monk?
Wow.
The bastards beat me to him. Now they're
You just wiped the
torturing
sword
him
on
at
his
the temple.
elbow. Alright.
Come on.
You think the monk's a hero?
I mean, in related interesting news, Kim Jong-un and President Trump are in talks right now.
Down.
I mean, this game looks fucking gorgeous.
We could take them.
No. Remember Sago Bridge? We strike quietly. And they kill the monk.
I mean, I'm down for Ghost of Tsushima because when I first saw it, I was like, this looks like it's right up my street.
Yeah. Oh.
I'll guard the exits. Just get that monk.
I just want to say, I mean, this is at least interesting, Jimmy. Oh, is he going to jump down and kill him?
Oh.
Please,
oh,
yes.
Please. Please. Oh, do it. Please.
Arkham this bitch.
Do it. Batman, Samurai Hitman. Do it. Do it. Do it. Oh.
Yes.
Oh.
Oh shit, it is Batman. Yo. Sign me the fuck up.
Oh.
Yes. Please and thank you.
He called reinforcements. We have to move. Masako!
Stand aside, Jin. You betrayed my family.
Run! If we fight, Mongols win.
They already won.
So yeah, I'm sold on this. You know what I'd like to see? This rare thing called a release date. Like, if it's early 2019, I'm sold, because that's a great time for it.
Oh, yeah.
You were my friend.
Give me luck.
Oh, we got one-on-one combat. Hi. Can I say, fuck Metal Gear Rising's battle scenes? This is good.
This is nice. Weird lens.
You hear them coming? That's our enemy.
Yes, please.
Ghost of Tsushima, I was spelling wrong the whole time.
No date. Really? No date? What? That's a banana. What's a banana doing?
I don't... Oh, that was what it was.
Oh, this is Dreams.
Oh. As in Nights Into?
No, it's Dreams is Media Molecule's new game.
Ah.
We've been here about for about 5 years now. That still hasn't got a date.
The oldest house is a shifting place. There are rules,
Oh, good idea.
rituals. You can keep traveling deeper.
Alright.
I don't know what this is.
What do
It
I?
looks interesting. It looks interesting, at least. Kind of like... It's gonna be pretty surreal.
She's got force powers. Looks like Gravity Rush.
A little.
Control. Oh, 505. Okay. What we got here? Okay, something small. There's a PS1. There's a PS1 on the screen on the thing. Okay.
I'm putting you under arrest. Stay back, sir. I got this. Officer, you need help? What are you doing? Get off. No. Get off of me.
Hey, Resident Evil. Hi, Leon.
Jesus Christ.
Money's in my account.
Always a pleasure.
Attention, all citizens. Due to the citywide outrage.
And don't make my mistake. If you see one of those things, uniform or not, you do not hesitate.
Whatever it takes to save this city.
Surprised you made it this far.
Need info on my extraction. Survival's your responsibility.
God damn it.
Will you help me?
Of course. It's an impressive display of strength. But we never meant for this to happen.
It's coming. It's coming back.
Finally it showed up. January 23rd.
We have a date? Nice.
From Squanch Games and the co-creator of Rick and Morty.
Hey, what's up everybody? I'm Bathtub Guy, and we're here at E3 to take some looks at this new game I'm going to show you right now. Trover Saves the Universe. Let's give it a look. Oh, whoa, there's some action platforming stuff in this little piece of shit. I'm the Bathtub Guy. I'm always in my bathtub, but, you know, that's not about me right now. It's about this game. Whoa, look at that. That's exciting footage I just saw. Oh, I'm playing it right now. Look at me. I'm a cool cucumber over here playing this cool game. Jesus Christ! Oh my God! Somebody call 711 because that's the emergency dial number for this in this weird part of the galaxy. Because this is a sci-fi based thing. Help! He's got electrocuted.
Alright.
Okay. Not sure what that was.
It's a PSVR game.
Ah.
From the creator of Rick and Morty.
Well, I kind of got that face in the face.
Hello, Kingdom Hearts. Again.
Yo ho, a pirate's life for me.
Wait.
Oh, Pirates of the Caribbean.
Oh, cool. Haven't seen this one before.
Cause we get to be pirates again.
Yep, you always did like this world.
Still, it's a real shame we don't have a bigger ship.
Yeah.
Oh look, actual Jack.
Actually looks like Johnny Depp now.
Wow. This is part 3?
That's Jeffrey Rush, that's all I care about.
I know, right? There are ship... Wow, there are ship battles? In Kingdom Hearts? That is so weird. But... a little cool.
Oh, here's our water world.
At least this one might be more interesting than Atlantica.
Maybe.
You back in the organization?
Yes. Surprising, isn't it?
Jack, don't you give this creep the time of day.
Sora,
His hands are huge. It's weird.
the code. Mustn't strike a pirate aboard ship when said pirate offers to confabulate.
I'm looking for a box.
Get them! Sora!
James Woods.
Hi, Hades.
They have come for us.
Wait!
Oh no! Stop!
Farewell. Arendelle is safer with me staying up here.
Oh,
Please, go away.
No Kingdom Hearts 3.
and the unversed collected enough screams and sadness from those children.
Yeah, and the whole time they were trashing our company in the process!
You're following her.
Maybe
Is that Billy Crystal? I couldn't tell.
Pure lights
Maybe.
we need. The new Seven Hearts.
Now, set your heart free.
And at the end, you'll finally realize what destiny has in store for you. In fact, your reward might be right around the corner.
Hey, Axel.
Huh? Hey, liking the look. Got your hair, too.
Okay.
Right.
Oh, PS4 Pro. They're releasing a compilation of all the games at once.
1.5, 2.5, 2.3 apparently.
Norman Reedus and his Norman fetus.
Sam Porter Bridges. The man who delivers. Tears. Chiral allergy. So, you have dooms, like me. What's your level?
I've got the extinction factor, but I think you got me beat.
You can see them, right?
No, but I can sense them.
Wanna come work for me? Must be tough out here on your own.
I can't help you with that. I make deliveries. That's all.
Okay. So I just see a whole lot of climbing shit.
I guess so. You can climb up 600 inclines.
Making Norman Reedus again.
Yep. Trying to bomb.
So is it a walking simulator? So apparently rain ages you in this universe?
That's, weird.
If you get rained on, you age. So it's a game where you just... walk around?
Insert the toenail if you have no response.
I mean...
yeah,
been there, done that.
I know.
Several times.
It's like that Kylo Ren image preview. Handprints are huge. Handprints are huge, like big hands, but
yeah, there are these invisible things that kill you.
the only other person I've seen.
You're also not dressed normally. So don't breathe around them? I noticed plants are growing. There's those things in the sky again.
What things? I missed them. Can't tell.
There were faint shapes and then they faded away.
Oh, I missed them.
They're like people.
Headed into town. Watch yourself. Those things never stay gone.
That is the weirdest umbrella I've ever seen.
Yeah.
The time flow fast forwards whatever it touches.
Secretly, it's Mary
But it
Poppins.
can't wash everything away.
The time fast forwards whatever it touches.
The past just won't let go.
The time? Is that what these... Alright.
Sandport bridges.
Sam, what's your status? Beryllium density is still increasing.
My status is fucked. There's tons of them.
Can you sit out the rain?
No, they're closing in on my position. I have to move before they realize I'm in here.
Sam, if one of those things eats you, it'll trigger a void out. You'll come back, sure, but the surrounding area will still be a crater.
I got an idea.
What's with the baby?
Is he keeping the baby alive by a waving umbrella
Why
thing?
can't they go in the rain? Oh, that's why.
Oh. They're like evil things, right?
And that light thing tells you where they are? I know it's raining and the plants are very quickly appearing and wilting. You seeing that?
Oh, yeah, now I see it.
I think if the rain touches something, basically forces it through time. Okay.
A cryptobite a day keeps the time fall away.
You're too late. You still don't know who I am, do you?
Who are you?
That's a lot of voices.
Okay. Got a Tecmo now. It's on the day for Death Stranding then. So what we got from KT? It looks like some kind of Dynasty Warriors. Team Ninja, that's kind of... okay. Okay. Neo 2.
Oh. Cool.
Okay. So that was a...
The raft is secure, but I can't reach them over radio. Their comms must be down. What's your status?
Already here.
Spider-Man!
Spider-Man!
It was.
I thought that
Let's go.
building looked familiar.
Maybe it's not as bad as it looks.
Love the optimism. But in my
I can hear
experience,
you from
when it looks
outside
bad,
the plane.
it's usually worse.
Helicopter flying.
Hey, it's Shocker.
Oh, cool.
Hold on!
Okay, Spider-Man.
You okay?
Yeah.
Welcome to the park! Just in time for the fireworks! Looks like we made parole, boys! Electro? Why is he letting everyone
That's
out?
Electro.
I'll head for the main control center and see how bad the
Ah,
situation
right.
Got it.
It's so hard to tell because... Electro and Shocker.
Everyone just quietly go back into your cells and lock the door behind you. Okay? Please?
It comes out in September, so. I mean, I'm getting very Arkham vibes in the combat. Although it looks a lot faster.
Like fish in a barrel. That doesn't sound good. Oh, hi, Rhino.
Oh, Rhino too.
Rhino.
You like surprise, Spider? Surprise? What is he talking about?
Hey, what's your status?
Me? Just trapped in a prison with every criminal I've put away in the last 8 years. No biggie.
Electro
Scorpion.
must be working for someone.
This is too good to be true. Scorpion, can you hold on a minute? I was in the middle of a phone call and it was business.
Okay, Scorpion, Electro, Rhino.
Don't let up!
So they're gonna have a cavalcade of villains to fight.
Lost you for a second there. You okay?
Just like the Arkham games, basically.
Electro, Rhino, and now Scorpion are all on the loose. What's going on in the rest of the prison?
Camera system's almost up. I'll give you a sit rep soon.
Okay, I'll keep tracking Electro. Come on, Spider-Man. I thought this was a chase. Gotta stop this guy. If you tell me who you're working for, I'll go easy on you. Can't stop it. But I'm flattered that you still try. Nobody ever takes me up on that offer.
Looks like fun. Hello, Vulture.
Vulture. No, like, Hawk, no.
Sorry, no time to talk.
Are they letting the Sinister Six out?
I think so.
Just need Sandman and Mysterio then.
Okay, I got the security
Stop,
cameras
Hawk.
back online.
How's it look?
Well, it looks like
Got
the
Vulture,
entire
Electro,
population
Scorpion,
of
and
the
Rhino
Raptors
so
is
far.
safe.
Green Goblin, maybe?
5 of your worst enemies that are now on the loose.
For a second there, I thought you were serious.
I am serious.
I don't think Green Goblin was sinister.
I have to go.
Well, you might have been at one point.
This is nuts. Keep chasing. Party's almost over.
I think I've seen this in a Sonic game before.
Electro, stop! How do you like my new suit? Dash, where'd you get it? It's an exclusive club.
There's Mr. Negative.
Yeah, there he is.
Remember, he said not to kill him. Good idea. In fact, we don't have to do this at all if you don't want to.
We definitely
So
want.
Mr. Negative's working for someone else? I think it's Dr. Octopus.
Probably. Either Doc Ock or Mysterio.
Yeah.
Not too many other people it could be.
Oh, Ellie. I think they should be terrified of you.
That was it.
You do not hesitate.
Wait, they just end on Spider-Man again? That's 3 years in a row.
That was the PlayStation E3 showcase. A lot to take in. There was a ton of great worldwide studios titles. We actually got a little more to share here coming right up. We're going to have first live gameplay of Marvel Spider-Man right here, just a couple of minutes. We have a new game to announce. We have some other stuff to talk about too. What a show.
Oh my god.
Gosh.
Top highlights, go.
Oh.
There's no time.
Oh my
that
goodness,
was
Ghost of Tsushima looked
a mess?
absolutely incredible. That color palette was insane.
Yeah.
Did you grow up with samurai movies?
Absolutely.
Yeah?
Yeah. Ready.
It's just the embodiment.
I'm ready.
of
Sucker
that-
punch.
yeah.
Thank you.
Meredith.
Oh, Resident Evil 2. Come on,
Yeah.
RE2. That looked so good. I know a lot of us fans have been waiting for that one. And there was like a moment where you're like, I'm not really sure I know what this is. And then as soon as he turned his head, I was like, yes!
And you get that,
Oh,
that
so good.
RE4 style over-the-shoulder camera action. It's kind of like the ultimate dream if they were going to remake Resident Evil 2. That's what I would want. So awesome stuff.
Yeah,
Ryan?
nice and gory.
Yeah.
As Meredith said backstage, Death Stranding. We now
that
have
was
more
it.
questions.
Yes.
More questions.
More
But
questions.
It looks
I don't get
as
why
if,
they
I mean,
started
I don't want to
that.
make any promises, but it looks as if we were getting kind of an allusion to a lot of gameplay in there and kind of what the character.
I think they should have ended with Last of
doing
Us.
in this very unusual world that is inhabited by some very unusual and scary things.
And people consume strange and unusual.
Well, bugs.
Yeah, that was.
Babies continue to be a theme.
Yeah, that wasn't a myth.
Don't know what we're gonna find out there, but yeah.
So I would have ended with Last of Us.
Show overall. I mean,
not
Neo
have the
2,
stage
that
move
was
at the
a crowd
start.
pleaser. That was one that was great to see get out
Here's
there.
the
We
first
got an
thing.
update on Kingdom Hearts 3. We got a lot of other great
Kingdom
stuff.
Hearts
We had a
3,
new Remedy
great. Already seen
game.
it. Neo 2,
Remedy
CG trailer announcement.
Control.
Fine.
Really
Spider-Man.
stylish trailer. Really
Didn't
looking.
need to see more, but
just,
okay,
I want to
cool.
learn more about that one. I mean, it just looks like
Death Stranding.
Wizards
Still confused.
And, like, I don't know what I was looking at. It was
Doesn't
really
look that
stylish.
interesting
I would
as a
expect no less
game.
from Remedy, but I got to
You
see
know?
my favorite.
That looks like a story.
Spider-Man.
Yeah.
Spider-Man.
There's a lot of walking
That
and
was
dancing.
incredible. We have these legendary
That was
villains.
the only
are
gameplay they
back.
actually
We had
showed.
Rhino, Electro,
And then
Vulture.
Ghost of
I missed
Tsushima
a
is the
couple
most
of
interesting
there.
thing they showed.
I mean, just one after
Oh,
another.
yes.
Because that looks
Electro,
really good.
Spider-Man was
Gameplay
not in good
and
space.
visually.
it was,
Death
it was
Stranding,
pretty
visually.
rough. It was pretty
Cool.
rough.
Gameplay.
So we're
They
going to see
showed one
live
mechanic.
gameplay of that in just a minute or
Boom.
two here. But I say we
And it's like,
actually take this
not
moment to
selling me
announce
on
a
that.
new game. What do you think?
Last of Us
Okay.
Part 2,
So not
very
so
generic
hard.
without the zombies that made
Kids
Last
keep
of Us
coming.
Last of Us.
So
It just
you
looks
guys
like
know
any
From
post-apocalyptic
Software.
game at this point.
Absolutely.
I'm aware of them.
They have created a lot of great games over the
Neo
years. Well,
2,
they have been busy
CG
working on a
trailer, Resident
PlayStation
Evil
VR game.
remake,
Oh, VR.
CG
And it
trailer,
is
Kingdom
quite
Hearts.
a departure
Okay,
from the
fine,
kinds
but
of
that's
games
been-
that we sort
that's
of
the
know
third
them
time we've
for,
seen it
but
this
it's
E3.
very, very interesting.
Apparently they're
And
showing
I'd
something
like
else.
to see
Like
the first
people in another channel, I
track
mean, are like a
right
whole
now.
minute ahead of me.
And something else.
Whatever this is.
Another game from Japan Studio. And From Software.
And From, alright.
Aren't you excited? You're going to
Alice
be
in
a
Wonderland.
fairy
Wait.
This is Bloodborne 2.
and live in the world where time stands still. Where nobody can see what you're up to ever again.
Question. Why wasn't this in the main conference?
I don't know.
I'm going to be asking that question a lot about this E3. Okay, this looks nothing like your typical From Software game. Okay.
Okay, Decine, that's From Software's new title coming to PlayStation VR.
Decine?
Quite a departure.
It's a
very
VR
artistic.
game?
Still don't know a ton about how it actually plays yet, but certainly
So I had to step out. What was it?
Debut, I would say.
It's a
speaking of
VR
compelling,
game?
let's get to that Spider-Man. It is time.
We have some folks from Insomniac
We sure
here.
do.
Brian, Adam, gentlemen,
Hey,
welcome
how
to
you
the
guys doing?
program. It's so great to have you here. I just have to say, first of all, thank you guys for giving us your time.
Of course, of course. Happy to be here.
And also, congratulations, kind of closing out some of the show there with Marvel Spider-Man. How does it feel?
It's surreal. We've been working on it for a while, so
Yeah.
it's nice to be here. And obviously, we showed you. People wanted villains, so we decided we'll give you a lot of villains. And now,
Microsoft's had the better show.
And the next question is, can we play the open world? And Adam
Okay, so
show off the
thoughts?
New York City.
I mean, I don't know, Sid. What do you think?
Let's dive in.
Pacing's
What
terrible.
are we talking about here?
Pacing is
That
We're
style.
going to boot up the demo here, and this is
Yeah,
essentially one of the first
Don't know why they do
playable demos that you guys are going to be showing off.
Yeah.
Neo 2 got
pretty
announced?
much.
Cool.
So I
The
mean,
VR
if
stuff
you think
announced?
about, so
Cool.
yes,
All right.
the game is. You know, a lot of people were like,
Ghost of
last
Tsushima?
year's
Looks
E3 was
awesome.
like, well, was that like just a
Death
linear level?
Stranding?
No, like that was our Manhattan, that's our New York City, and it has to be a main story mission. But in between, like something like you saw in the raft, or we showed that back at last
Resident
E3,
Evil
you can just
Remake 2?
swing around,
Oh, yeah,
New York
that,
City and have fun.
CG trailer, I mean, great.
Let's go to that footage,
exists,
'cause we
got a release
have it
date,
running
cool.
on the,
Continue gameplay, but
the main
cool.
monitor. We'll go to it in just a second. This is the beauty of the live environment.
Yeah, this. Oh,
And
God.
This
I want
is
to.
great. I got my own little TV. This is perfect.
Yeah, I got it all. Yeah,
Adam's doing a fantastic job so far. It's been really good.
So first of all, you're actually playing this right now.
Yeah. That's right.
And I do want to emphasize how beautiful this game is.
Oh, thank you.
But yeah,
Teamwork
Brian,
really
tell
hard.
me a little bit about what you guys want to show us this evening.
So I think, I mean, the big thing is, again, you know, I think that part of the Spider-Man fantasy is to swing around New York City and, you know, to have, you know, not only just a great
That
story,
was
but have a
better
bunch
than
of different
EA?
activities in that world. And we wanted to, you know,
But-
give people who attend E3 an opportunity to experience that. So, you know, obviously it's a big narrative-driven experience, but at the same time,
Better than
part of that
EA.
superhero fantasy, especially that Spider-Man experience, is
But I
living
can
within
quite
New York City and
handily
seeing
say
that. So,
that's down at the bottom
you know,
of Square
Adam
Enix.
is one of he's one of our combat pro players.
Right, this was kind of-
Because he's a
'Cause
combat
what new
designer,
things
and,
they showed?
Again, he's just showing off some
The
really
CG
awesome
trailers.
stuff that. As you get
VR
better at the
games,
game,
like
obviously,
Neo,
you know, we wanted
Resident
to have
Evil
pick up a
Remake.
play field, but at the same time,
Like, why we didn't
the
have
level of
gameplay of Resident
mastery
Evil
and to
Remake?
really show off the improvisation
I don't
that
know,
we've
'cause
really
it comes
been
out in 6 months.
talking about a lot since we announced the game.
I'm digging this, like sticking dudes to walls and to the floor and stuff. That looks really,
Yeah,
really
I
terrifying.
mean, I think the thing that's been really fun in these last, you know, I would say last 6 months since we got back from the holiday break was every week I feel like I'll take the game home or I'll be playing one night and then I'll come in and say, wow, guys, I didn't
Breath of
know
the
we
Wild
could do that.
beacons.
So I think there's a lot of that. There's that sandbox nature
Okay,
to it as
so
well.
that was
So, I mean, obviously you can, you know, we
PlayStation.
have, you know, we're going to teach you mechanics, but we want you to experiment with, you know, his acrobatics, his webs,
I'm
his
mixed on that.
gadgets, his suit powers.
Yeah.
So combining
That
all
was
that stuff
pretty not
really allows for a lot of
good.
gameplay and a lot of, you know, Spider-Man's a very expressive
But,
character. We want players to be able to
You know, I
express
went
that,
in
whether
expecting
it's
no
in
new
commercial or in
announcements from
combat.
Sony, and that's what happened.
These animations, these animations are just.
But
blowing
beyond
my
that, the
mind.
pacing was terrible.
Your studio has kind of been
And what new things third-party shows were just CG trailers. So,
fluid motion. I mean, did you guys take a lot of lessons from your previous games and really like hone in on those when
Yeah,
you were developing?
I mean, I think animation.
Well,
is
there's one
definitely
left, guys.
One of the hallmarks of our company.
Tomorrow,
you know,
5 p.m.
from,
UK
you know,
time.
from Spyro to Ratchet
Nintendo
to
Direct.
Sunset Overdrive.
Yep.
And I mean, you know, I remember when the Sunset Overdrive
See you
release
then,
came
man.
out, one person actually wrote.